Well, good evening. Welcome to the DBS Sports. I am Kenson Casimir. We begin tonight with football. Canaries and Masha recorded victory as action in the 2018 Coca-Cola Island Cup got underway on Sunday. In the opening encounter at 6 p.m., and Antoine Wilfred Brace ensured Canaries came away with a 3-0 win over Leclerc. We spoke to the coach of Team Canaries.
We're happy. Well, Leclerc played well. We're not underestimating any team. We still have to play them Madden Slurry. So we're looking forward to another good game, another tough game by Leclerc, or from Leclerc. But my guys, they did well, they listened. You know, they did what they're supposed to do on the field. That's why we're victorious today.
Well, Winfred opened up the scoring in the 36th minute of play and doubled their lead by the 41st minute. Now, in the second half, Donovan Jabatiste would join the party with a goal in the 80th minute. We spoke to a representative from the Leclerc Football League.
I think we started a little nervous. We started going well after maybe about 20 minutes of the game, but somewhere along the way, you know, the guys, they just shut down, and it was just not going well for us today. We just have to go back and regroup, more training, concentrate on the passes, you know, concentrate on taking shots to goal, you know, and I think we can come better next time.
Well, the second half saw both teams playing a more physical brand of football, and going down to 10 men certainly did not help answer his causes in this encounter. It was only a matter of time before prolific striker Lincoln Phillip found the back of the net twice to further frustrate the former Black Hat champions. Mere minutes later, Masha's other prolific strikers Valdez Maximum and Andres Remy would join the party to secure a 4-0 victory for the capital of Castries. We spoke to the assistant coach of Masha, Desmond Sidney.
Tonight's game was very intriguing, I must say. We came out with a game plan because, I mean, after the first few minutes that they had the game, they had the momentum, we just had to stick in with our plan, just make sure we did not concede in the first 15 minutes. And from there, we had some young players, they started getting themselves in the game and we started taking charge of the game. Off and on, it was more a new team kind of way because of circumstances in the area. Players had to be disciplined, so new players had to come in. But in terms of training, it wasn't all that until the last week and a half or so. So right now that we get that victory there, hopefully we will see more players and more players will be showing up at training and it will be more intense with the team there.
Right, so what's next for y'all?
Well, next is rest tomorrow for sure. Training back on Tuesday. Next game is on Wednesday. So we're just looking to right now we're leading 4-0. So next game is not about running and scoring goals. It's just about taking control. Basically try and make it like a training session if we can.
Well, matches in the exciting competition move to Ancillary tonight. Well, the Vieux-Fort South Promotional League got underway last weekend. Now, in one game played at the Dames playing field on Sunday night, they defeated Stable Boys 2-0. Nikel Emmanuel and Asa Charles were the goal scorers. The competition continues on Wednesday 27th as a Green Lake, they take on Venom Strikers. Platinum FC and Uptown Rebels are the two teams representing Vieux-Fort in the SLFA Division 1 Cup. In cricket, the Windlord Windward Islands Under-19 cricket tournament got underway last weekend in Grenada. In their first matchup, St. Lucia take on Dominica. The match played at Progress Park. Dominica was bowled out for 198. Jason Alexander top scored with 62. For St. Lucia, Simon Gerson, he picked up 4 for 48 in 20 overs. Craig Elize, he finished with 2 for 52, while Janik Siri bagged 2 for 45. In response, after getting a good start from Kimani Melius and Jad Goodman, St. Lucia lost wickets in quick succession. Melius got out on 32, while Goodman got to 31, as Jonel Eugene ended the day on 29 not out. As a result, St. Lucia, they were 120 for 5 after the day. They were 78 runs behind Dominica. Well, we'll provide an update during 758 Sports Talk. Well, West Indies ripped through Sri Lanka's top order as the third test was left evenly poised after day 2 at Bridgetown. Jason Holder, 74, Shane Darrich, 71, led the West Indies to 204 all out on Sunday, a day after they launched a much-needed fight back for their team. The pair's 6-wicket partnership was ended at 115 as the hosts, leading the 3-match series 1-0, recovered from 53 for 5 in the final day-night test. And then Sri Lanka's top order was unable to fare much better than the West Indies. The Tourists reduced to 99 for 5, still trailing by 105 runs at stumps, which was called off after rain again interrupted play. Well, only 59 overs were bowled on the second day, but Sri Lanka were unable to make the desired inroads after Lihuru Kumara's 4-wicket haul. Of course, we'll provide more for you during our sports program. Well, we take a break, but when we get back, Darren Sammy on his way to the Global T20 Canada. Welcome back. Former West Indies captain Darren Sammy is on his way to the Global T20 Canada. The first edition of the tournament is scheduled to start this Thursday, June 28th, with 6 teams competing. The International Cricket Council sanctioned the tournament in February 2018, and it will be the first T20 league in North America. The tournament will end on July 15th, and the St. Lucian is ready for action. Duty calls, the 2-time World Cup winning captain posted on social media as he made his way to the airport. Well, Sammy will be joined in this tournament by some of the world's most decorated T20 players, including the likes of Christopher Henry Gale, Lasith Malinga, Dwayne Bravo, and of course David Warner. Well, Josh Butler made a brilliant unbeaten 110 to give England a dramatic victory in the 5th one-day international and the first of 5-0 whitewash over Australia. Chasing only 206, England were 114 for 8 when Butler was joined by Adil Rashid for a stand of 81. Rashid was dismissed with 11 needed, but Butler hit the next ball for 6 to move to his 6th ODI century. Well, scores in this match: Australia batting first, they got to 205 ahead, 56, Moeen Ali 4 for 46. In response, England got to 208 for 9, Butler 110 not out, Stan Lake 3 for 5, Vicky Richardson 3 for 51. England, they won the one-day international series 5-0. Well, 7-time champion Serena Williams will learn if she will be seeded for Wimbledon after a meeting on Tuesday. The former world number 1 made her comeback in March after giving birth last year and is 183rd in the rankings. Williams, 36, was not seeded at the French Open when injury curtailed her Grand Slam return before the 5th round. Well, finally, Romelu Lukaku and Eden Hazard both scored twice as Belgium. They are through to the last 16 in this World Cup. Belgium defeated Tunisia in that encounter 5-2. Javier Hernandez scored his 50th international goal to help Mexico secure their spot in the last 16 as they defeated South Korea 2-1. While Germany, they waited late to keep their hopes alive as they beat Sweden 2-1. Toni Kroos, entry-time winner, revived the defending champions' hopes of becoming the first side to retain the World Cup since Brazil in 1962. England achieved their most emphatic World Cup result as Harry Kane's hat-trick helped them thrash a poor Panama side and reach the last 16. England won that encounter 6-1. Japan and Senegal remain well placed to reach the knockout stage of the World Cup, and the last 16 date with England or Belgium after an entertaining 2-2 draw. While Radamel Falcao, he scored his first World Cup goal as Colombia got the tournament in Russia up and running with an impressive victory that ended a lackluster Poland side's hope of reaching the last 16. Well, we'll look at the other results during our 758 Sports Talk Show. For now, let's take a look at the weather. Well, the DBS News continues after the break.